All right, all right. Sorry for that little fumble at the beginning, but welcome to Sporky News Podcast. My name is Scott, and this is some of the news for today. Now, I know everybody's covering either the Schneider Cut or Gina Carano, but I can't get enough of following Gina Carano and what's going on with her castmates, ex-castmates now. So, yes, this is from We Got This Covered, but I have made sure to check to see if it was reported other places, and there's multiple websites, reputable, I don't know, but multiple websites saying that this happened. Take it with a grain of salt, as we always have to say, because I can't confirm or deny that this is true. But Pedro Pascal reportedly tried to get Gina Carano to change her ways before firing. Even before I read this article, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you don't mind, hit like. But I don't read the articles ahead of time. You're going to get to know that if you become a sub. If you're already a sub, you know this about me. I like to be as blind to it as anybody else when I'm reading it. You clicked on this video, we're going through it together. Well, I'm sorry, but I am so sick and tired of the double standards in Hollywood. Like, people, SJWs, everybody out there that are probably like, oh, I wish he could have just helped her change. Isn't that mansplaining? Isn't that like everything you're against? A strong female being told by a man how to feel, how to act, how to think. But she wasn't thinking the right things. Well, guess what? That's not what you told us before. Believe all women, and all women are strong, powerful creatures that we must respect and not try to explain how to, fix a car or, change a light bulb, because we don't know better than anybody, because men are stupid. That's what you told me. This is mansplaining. You tell me different. Let me know in the comments section down below, you haters. All right, so let's read this article. I don't even know if we'll get through the whole thing, but let's see how Pedro Pascal was going to save Gina and change her ways. Who's this from? The author's last name is Bone. We got this covered. Bone. That's great. Last week was the final straw for Lucasfilm when it came to the ongoing online controversy surrounding Gina Carano as the Mandalorian star's latest offensive posts. Okay, so we already know where this person leans. Offensive post to who? To you? Because it wasn't offensive to me. Why can't writers just state the facts? It was a post. You may not agree with it because you're a moron. The post was talking about historical facts that, if we are not smart and know our history, can repeat itself anywhere. You don't think people in Germany said, that won't happen in Germany? Just because it's America, people, doesn't mean they can't steal your rights or, turn you into Big Brother against thy neighbor. Yeah, I went biblical on that. Offensive posts were blasted by the studio as abhorrent and unacceptable in a statement confirming they had cut ties with the actress with immediate effect. The situation has been growing for months now, with Carano clearly given every opportunity to tone down her social media activity, but refusing to. Oh, the horror. And it seems that her former co-star, Pedro Pascal, was among those who attempted to make her see reason. Right. Pedro Pascal, the same exact guy who, I don't know, called us all Yahtzees. Put up that tweet that had, the swastika flag, the Confederate flag, and us from today, the Trump flag. If you were a Trump follower, I don't know if you are, but trying to compare all those, like any of those connect with one another. That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. The Confederate flag, yes, for a lot of Americans, that is a flag of oppression and segregation and slavery. To others, it's heritage, willing to stand up against what they thought were oppressors in the United States. Me personally, I'm a Yankee, so you know which way I lean on that one. The swastika, I'm sorry if you think that is a flag of peace, you're a fucking moron. But the Trump flag. Why? Because he didn't talk the way I wanted him to talk. And the news told me he was a bad guy. He was a racist. Open your eyes, people. And Gina Carano, have you read her tweets? Have you gone through them, right? And seen what she posted? Because first of all, this tweet, this offensive post they're talking about, she didn't even write it. It was a retweet, which I agreed with. If you don't know your history, you're bound to repeat it. That is the message of her tweet, at least from what I perceived. But Pedro, I mean, straight out called half of Americans Yahtzees. So go figure, he's the voice of reason. So insider Daniel Richman, is that how you say it? Maybe Richman, Rittman has shared on his Patreon page that Mandalorian star was in contact with Carano prior to her firing and tried really hard to get her to change her ways. This is the way, so that she'd be able to keep her job. According to Richmond, though, she didn't want to listen because she's a stubborn woman, right? Because she's now, if this was flipped and she was saying something the left or the liberals loved, well, then who is this man trying to tell her what to do? She's a strong woman, but no, because she doesn't fit in your category. She doesn't fit in your check mark box. You decide that she didn't want to listen. Oh, God, if she only listened to that man, right? Though just a rumor at this stage, this sort of behavior would definitely line up with what we know about Pascal, who's conversely beloved online for his good-natured personality. But he's a dick. I don't love him. I actually used to really like Pedro Pascal. He was the Red Viper. If you know my channel, I'm a Song of Ice and Fire fan, and one of the best characters in that beloved show that ended like shit was the Red Viper. But then he started opening his mouth because, social media is probably the dumbest thing that's ever happened to the world, even though I'm kind of in a form of it right now. So don't listen to me. Please hit like. But it gives people voices that just because you can act, that you can read lines and memorize them really good and make a facial expression, I care what you think or say. You have to show me with the knowledge you bring, with the character you show us, that you actually are a good person. And I'm sorry, his good natured persona is out the window with me after what he called half of Americans. He called them Yahtzees. I'm not going to let that go. Though the two actors politics I'm sorry, people, are diametrically opposed, Carano has come under fire for mocking trans people. No, she didn't. While Pascal is hugely supportive of his trans sister, the Dinjarin star appeared to remain loyal to his friend during all this, praising her in a couple of Instagram posts. It makes sense that he would try and help her save her job then, and he must have enjoyed working with her. Yeah, because he's such a saint. Gina Carano that needs to stop, people. How can people keep posting this mocking trans people? Because she did not want to put pronouns in her bio. She politely said, no, I don't want to do that, but I support you doing that, which, oh my God, freedom. Whoa. So when people harassed her and said horrible things about her and told her to die and hope she gets hit by a truck. I mean, go look up the tweets that people posted in response to that. Yeah, she put beep bop boop. Because instead of getting angry and saying mean things back to people, she decided to play it smart and play it funny and play it loose, like your good-natured Pedro Pascal. Oh my God, you people are just aggravating me. Oh, Pedro Pascal shows his support for Gina with a cute man. Oh. Pascal was initially able to get through to Carano as she listened to him about removing her aforementioned anti-trans joke last year, but she's gotten more zealous with sharing her opinion on social media over time and isn't about to button up now, despite the impact that it had on her career and public image. What did it have? She lost a job to a company that no longer cares about the quality of their shows, only cares about the message that they want to generate. Yeah, I think she also got a job pretty quick after that where she gets to write, direct, and star if she wants to. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Carano's agent also dropped her agents also dropped her following her Star Wars firing, though she's since partnered up with right-wing website Daily Wire to make a movie for them. While Gina Carano won't be part of it any longer, Pedro Pascal will return in The Mandalorian season 3, which starts shooting in April. I've heard different reports on that, people. You might want to check that. And for her, I've said it before, for her agents to drop her, if I was an actor that was part of that agency, I'd find new support. I'd find new representation, because at the drop of a dime, they got rid of her. Why? Because she wasn't willing to bend the knee. I know people think we have, a lot of us YouTubers have like certain catchphrases and certain things we say, but the truth is, I rather die standing than live bending the knee to these social media justice warriors and these box checkers. Like, you got to live in a box. Oh, what is your category? Oh, you're a trans Asian one-legged cis male. Okay, yeah. Or is that wrong? Okay, yeah. You can come through. Oh, you're a white male oppressor. You go that way. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I'm not saying that's actually what happens, YouTube. Don't go deleting my channel because we're scared to be able to speak the truth about what we feel. I thought that's what the left was all about, feelings. Okay. Yes, I used to be a lefty until it went too far left, until the craziness turned into you telling me how to live. And Gina Carano didn't want you telling her how to live. She doesn't want me telling you how to live or how her to live or me telling her. You know what I mean? So I don't know. People, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Do you agree or disagree with me that this is bullshit? Pedro Pascal, if he did this, was mansplaining. And Pedro, keep it to yourself, because the ladies have power. Have a great day, everybody. This goes out to all my channel members. Feel free to join below. Have a great day.